Palace of Priests Assembly has organized a 3-day capacity building program on Christianity and the fight against corruption to train Christians across the northern states. The General Overseer, Palace of Priests Assembly, Otive Igbuzo, in his address of welcome, said the essence of the workshop is to enhance the capacity and capability of the Pentecostal community in Nigeria on accountable framework within the church and also champion the fight against corruption outside the church. Clearview TV's Imefonokon has the details.
General Overseer Palace of Priests Assembly, Otive Igbuzo, said the overall objective of the 3-day capacity building is to reduce corruption by supporting Nigeria-led efforts that strengthen accountability, transparency, and participation.
In this second phase of the project, from 2021 to 2024, we are focusing on grounding these norms and practices and elevating the motivation for changing individual and group behavior so that more churches will establish social arms to address social issues and fight against corruption. The emerging culture of zero tolerance to corruption will be elevated to become a group norm as we showcase and celebrate individuals who utilize our 3S model: Shun, speak, and stand up against corruption.
Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria Chairman, FCT Chapter, Isaac Komalafe, and some state PFN chairmen said the solutions needed in the fight against corruption in Nigeria are with the church.
I believe at the end of the 3 days, we would have been so much informed that we go back and also disseminate all that we're getting here to the grassroots. Because if we receive this, Jesus said that, blessed are you if you receive this and you go back and do that.
As a church, we have every capacity to change everything around us for good. But what we are seeing today is different. I pray after this seminar that will leave this place and affect the various states we are coming from.
And I want to passionately make this appeal, more especially to my colleagues, the PFM chairman and PFN as a body generally. Others have failed. Are we going to fail? So it's very important that one of the things that have been mentioned here is the fact that we are being trained and equipped to go back and replicate the same thing. And I want to believe that our God has prepared us for this fight.
Yeah, before we talk about fighting corruption in our society, we must begin with the church. And my prayer is that this capacity building will focus more on the church before we even focus on the society.
Program Manager, Palace of Priests Assembly, Igbaji Orinya, gave an overview of the Shun corruption project.
We have heard several testimonies where Pentecostals have shown clear evidence that they are no longer taking part in corruption. Pentecostals are taking action against corruption, and they are sharing testimonies of unsuccessful attempts to be corrupted. So clearly, this project is yielding the desired results.
The 3-day capacity building program on Christianity and the fight against corruption ends on the 25th May 2022. Imefonokun reporting for Clearview Television.